Hello everyone, I'm going to do a repeat of this painting I did in memory of my brother, the dragonfly poet and scientist, and I did this the other day and I spent hours wandering around the house looking for something that would work with to make these specks of dewdrops. And I will share what I did. It's ridiculous, but it worked. So anyway, I need to redo this. I want to enter it in a competition, but I used permanent silver ink, and that's not allowed in this competition. And also I used white Watson paper, which is gorgeous paper. It's very, very white, but it doesn't hold up to the torture test like my Old Faithful Baohong paper does. But I do recommend using the whitest paper you have. This would be a case where bleached white would definitely work better than the kind of cream-colored natural watercolor paper that I usually use. So anyway, you gotta look at that. I'm gonna be doing bubbles and dewdrops, and I'm using some metallic silver paint, but all of this is really just, it's fairly simple. I mean, of course I overworked it completely when I did the original one, but I'm going to try not to do that. And first things first, I need to trace this. This is this dragonfly painting, which I got off of Pixabay, and then I will share the line drawing. So I'm going to trace this. It doesn't have to be exact. Trace this though, and then I will proceed with the fun stuff. This photo is from Pixabay, and I will share the reference photo. This is really the hardest part, is the details on the dragonfly. Otherwise, it's pretty much just splashing paint on and letting it do its thing, which, if you all know me, you know I have a really hard time not messing with stuff. Habitual overworker. It's kind of hard to see where I'm. Oh, this is a blue pen. Cool. I always use transfer paper, and then I can see where I already traced, except I've already traced this once. So, here we go. I did this painting in memory of my brother, who died at a fairly young age. Kind of alarming that dropping dead runs in my family. But so far I've beaten the odds. Anyway, his name was Scott King. He was a poet. And I think his degree was some kind of engineering. And then he gave that up to write poetry, and he studied, he was what they call a citizen scientist who studied dragonflies. He really had a thing for dragonflies. Now I'm kind of making up the edge of the wing over here. So we had really only just met a few years ago because of 23andMe. We were both adopted as infants. So it was really special to have a kid brother. And it was so sad when he passed away. Anyway, that's kind of the background. I'm going to rotate this around, just put this on. try to make this darker than usual because it doesn't matter. I'll be using alternately white ink and black ink, actually paint. My trusty old liner brush. Well, this was fun because you really don't need to follow any particular colors. You can use your favorite colors, whatever those are. I tend to like jewel tones a lot. It's like the secondary colors. You can put in as much of this detail on the wing or as little. It doesn't all have to be in there. It's making this kind of semi-abstract anyway. I have no idea what these flowers are in the background in the reference photo. I'm not a gardener, really. Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's a good outline. I'm just going to make this a little longer here. Add some markings. That's that. Okay, nearly as long as I thought. Tape up my reference photo up above where I work. Take my... Oop, I thought I had all my tools gathered up here that I was going to need. But of course I don't have them all. I need a mechanical. Oh, there you are. I'm just gonna make these wings. Let's kind of extend the wings out from the reference. Oh, this looks kind of silly to me to end the wings when I have so much paper. Looks like I missed some of the markings. Mostly want them to match on the two sides. I guess that ought to be good. Make sure I get everything. Honestly, I can't see where this leg goes. You can see it on the reference photo there. It's hidden in the flower. There you go. Got that. And I need to stop the recording and take a picture of that so I can share the line drawing with you all. I think I have like 10 faithful subscribers now, so I only started this because I had this friend who is a fantastic artist, and she's convinced she can't paint. And that just kind of drove me nuts, so my first tutorial was for her to show her that yes, indeed, she can actually paint. And she does now, and she's fantastic. Anyway, that's all for the first part, and we'll come back for the fun part, actually. Let me